Will you heed the call? Because you have the authority. God has given you the authority to trample serpents. I want you all to write that down in the chat right now. Write it in the comments if you're watching on the replay. God has given you the authority to trample serpents. And today we take in this role that we have, the authority that we have. You could all write it in the comments. I am the authority. Today we build a legacy. A legacy, the same energy that St. Patrick left for us. And just like how St. Patrick had the authority to trample serpents, we have the authority to trample serpents. Michael uses the hammer, while St. Patrick used the staff. But the energy is the same, and it lasts the test of time. And in today's lesson, we're going to learn how the energy theme of banishing snakes, get out of here, improves our everyday life. We're going to learn in the lesson today, when you raise your vibrational frequency, you will actually activate the snakes to come to try to get you. Ooh. Just like they tried to get St. Patrick. But what the silly little snakes didn't know, that was something that was so great, something beyond them. St. Patrick was far greater than all of the snakes, and St. Patrick was able to banish the snakes. Everyone write it down. I banish all of the snakes, just like St. Patrick did. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, could you kindly smash? You could use the hammer, smash, boom, smash, and obliterate the like button. It helps others find this message, because today we take our authority that we have. We all have an authority. We're the heroes. We're the champions of everyday life. That's who we are. And we move forward with this authority. God has given you the authority to trample snakes and scorpions. And St. Patrick banished the snakes out of Ireland. He prompted all the serpents to slither away into the ocean, into the sea, and cleared out the land. And, you know, sometimes all we need to do is stand with our energy, and our energy simply triggers these snakes and triggers these serpents to slither away. I find it interesting, and when we review the past, we learn about our everyday lives. You know, the chosen ones are here, the 144. You could hit the 144 in the chat right now. The snakes began to attack St. Patrick after he went on a 40-day fast on top of the hill. And I want each and every one of you I want you to think about that. Because you might be going through changes. You might be improving yourself. You might be increasing your vibrational frequency. When St. Patrick went on a 40-day fast, he went up on top of a hill, right? Isolation, communed with God. The more that you're increasing your vibrational frequency, you know, not only are you doing the work of God, not only are you attracting great people into your everyday lives, you might activate the snakes. Where are the snakes? Does anyone know where the snakes are? Nah, they're not here, because we vanquish them. So when you are on your journey, and you might be doing the work, you're doing the work of God, you might be doing self-improvement, you might see this on your journey. All of a sudden, you thought you had friends, you thought you had relationships, and you're bettering yourself. You're becoming a better version of yourself. And then all of a sudden, the snake starts hissing. The snake starts slithering. And now you have become so powerful. You are powerful like never before. And the serpent feels the power that says, oh, I feel the power. They feel the power that's inside of you. The serpent knows. The serpent has no control over you. This is a man of God. This is a man of God. And what does the serpent do? It starts to hiss. But then ultimately the serpent slithers away. I want each and every one of you to write it in the comments. The serpent slithers away. After a 40-day fast, I shared about my journey and how, I improved myself. Fasting is very powerful. And I'm a man of authenticity. In the past, I would hear this stuff about fasting. I said, oh, you got to be out of your mind. I'm into working out and self-improvement, but sometimes we need to take a step back so we could take a giant leap forward. I want you all to write it down. Sometimes we have to take a step back to take a giant leap forward. And that's what I have done. And I'm here to be the lighthouse to show all of you that it can be done. I said, oh, I'm going to lose size. I'm going to fast. This is not what I was taught. You got to work out, you got to eat. But sometimes we have to go into fasting because we have to cleanse our body. And there's a spiritual aspect, there's a health aspect behind this. And what I did on my journey, I was called to do it at a certain length. We hear about these, stories. I'm going to talk about Esther later. Don't go anywhere. These are the legacies that we're building right now. The legacy of St. Patrick, the legacy of Esther. And these people, they had to go on a fast, whether it's 3-day fast or 40-day fast. You have to do what you're called to do, whatever calls you. You have to listen to yourself, listen to God. You want the true power. If you want the true power, you want the power? You want the power to trample and vanquish serpents? You have to listen to yourself, and you're going to have to listen to God. Almighty God is going to tell you the answer. If you're feeling the power right now, smash that like button so others can have the courage. Understand that you have the authority to trample serpents, just like St. Patrick did. So his frequency is clean, powerful. The snakes didn't like that. So there is no coincidence behind this. So St. Patrick, he's fasting. He's on top of a hill. He's in meditative state, right? In isolation. Some of you are going through the isolation phase. We all go through the isolation phase. There's a reason for this. Because you're raising your vibrational frequency. And the snakes don't like that. Because now you're powerful. The snakes went to go get St. Patrick. But St. Patrick said, not today, serpents. Not today. Right? It's true. Write it down. Not today, serpents. Not today. So when the snakes actually tried to attack St. Patrick, they came across something. Oh, they had no idea. They didn't realize. The snakes didn't realize who the heck they just messed with. Nah, they didn't realize it. The snakes didn't realize who they messed with. They messed with someone that was far greater, far superior, far more powerful than them, because this person is connected to Source, connected to God, right? That's where that power that comes down, right? That burst of energy that comes. Remember He-Man when we were kids? Remember He-Man? I used to tell Esther years ago, I said, I'm master of the universe. She said, oh my God, my grandson's talking about the universe, 6 years old, 5 years old, whatever it was, right? But it was true. Right? Remember He-Man? The lightning of God came through He-Man and he activated. Let's get the lightning bolts cascading down. The lightning bolts that activate your true gifts and the lightning bolts that cast away the... Get out of here, serpents. Let them know. Get out of here, serpents. They got to get out of here. The serpents, the snakes, the scorpions that you have... The authority, you have the authority. You have the authority to trample snakes and scorpions. They scatter from your light. It's like when you go in a room, you got little cockroaches crawling on the floor. You might be scared. Sometimes I see one, oh my God, I get Right? We're big people. You see the cockroach, you get scared, right? Real quick. But then the light goes on and they scurry, they scatter. Well, that's what these little cockroaches out there. You ever see those cockroaches out there? Let us know in the comments. These little cockroaches, they say, oh my God, here comes the light of Christ. Oh my God, here comes the light of Christ. And these cockroaches, they start scattering. Are they scattering? They're scattering like never before. They're scattering right now. They're scattering away because they have no control. They see the light of Christ within you, and the cockroaches, they start scurrying away from you. I'm here to tell you, chosen one, I'm here to tell you, 144,000 rainbow warriors. Hopi prophecy, it's here now. You have the authority. Stop being afraid of a little cockroach on the floor, right? If your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth, please keep hitting that like button as this powerful video goes out and goes onward and onward and onward and onward, because it can't be stopped. It keeps moving forward and we keep charging up. The more that you are connected to God, the power, I look at my life and I said, you know what, thank God I answered the call. I answered the call, and the power that comes to you when you answer the call, when you're in alignment. When you're out of alignment, you could get sick. When you're under stress all day long, you get sick. What you need to do is get rid of the stress, banish the serpents, and then you will find yourself. You will find yourself. You have to be in a place. And when I say a place, it could be a physical place, but a mindset. That's what I mean, right? A place. You have to have a mindset where the universe is working for you. You can't have these serpents slithering in. Oh, it's gloom and doom. Oh, you better be careful. Serpents. Just like St. Patrick, you will banish the serpents from everyday life. We all carry an energy signature, and we represent ourselves differently. And you have to do what resonates with you. You see, I don't carry around a staff. I carry around a big-ass hammer. Do you like my hammer? Let me know in the comments if you love my hammer. Because this hammer, it's coming down. I don't carry a staff. I carry a hammer. A couple years ago, I taught you how the path of the warrior knows how to wield weapons and knows the weapons that they know and stays away from things that they don't know. You have to use what resonates with you. It's the same energy theme. If you are called, if you have the energy of Christ, if you have the ability to trample serpents, well, you're going to trample them differently. Maybe you have a staff, boom, hit the staff on the floor, there they go. Maybe you have a big ass hammer, boom, you smash it on the floor. Oh, there goes the serpents, right? So use the metaphor. I don't think the serpents, I don't think snakes are coming out of the ground and all that stuff. But, think about these situations. Years ago, I had a dream. I guess today is the day I share that dream. Esther was in the dream with me. This dream was a few years ago. And I was with my family. I was with my parents, my sister. I was with my Nana and Papa. And we were out in the yard. And all of a sudden, this massive snake monster creature came out of the ground. It was like a big monster snake. Oh, we were so scared. And then like a couple of seconds later, another, it came out of the house and it was high up. And then there was one that was high up. It was coming out of like an air conditioner vent. And then the one on the floor. And then I was there with my family and I had my family behind me. But then the snakes were fighting each other and I wasn't scared. The snakes, the two massive monstrous snakes were going after each other and my family was safe in the dream. When the first snake came out, I was scared. But you have to really listen to the dream, okay, and how you feel in it. So I was had a little nervous feeling. Some of you have these lucid dreams. There's a meaning behind it, okay? So what we're going to see, you see the snakes, they're actually going after each other, and you are left alone. And I remember that dream. And there's a lesson to that. You know, your family, we're all protected. We're divinely protected. Even if there's a big, ginormous snake coming out of the ground. That dream was really, I was like, ooh, that was a spooky dream, you know? But then at the end, when I woke up and I saw they kept going back, they were going back and forth, they had big teeth, they were trying to like bite it, but they were going after each other. And I felt safe, I felt my family was safe, and everything was A-okay. Right, I am divinely protected. You go through things, there's scary stuff, scary stuff out there, scary stuff happening. A lot of scaries out there, but then you realize that you are divinely protected. You have nothing to worry about. You're divinely protected, even though the scary times come. The scary times come, the scaries, but you are divinely protected. And that's the lesson. Because we all go through things and we think, oh, the world's coming down, it's so scary. I mean, look at the world right now, isn't it so scary? But in the end, you know, your power, we're powerful than ever before. Like never before, the power, the legacy, we are building a legacy. The kings and queens are here with power like never before. Esther 4:14. I want you all to write it down. Esther 4:14. You have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Leaders lead. We're here to trample serpents. Esther 4:14, you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. You can get the crowns going. If you are the royal, smash the like button. Smash it with a hammer. Break your phone. Don't break your phone. Don't break your phone. We got to be motivated, but don't crack the... some of the phones have Gorilla Glass, so you can't break it anyway. But you have your royal position now. The serpents don't have a royal position. No, they're slithering off into the sea, right? Here they go into the sea. There it goes, into the sea. Get out of here, serpent. Write it down. Get out of here, serpent. They have no control. The narcissist has no control. The narcs, the serpents, the demons, whatever term you want to use, they have no control over you. You are free. You are free, and we are freeing our people like never before. You are free, light warrior. Write it, I am free. My royal position for such a time as this. That's what you're embracing. You are royal. You are royalty. Here come the royals. Here come the royals. Recently, I talked about the call, the ringing. If you missed yesterday, check it out. God is calling you on the clear channel. You're getting the call on the clear channel. You have the authority to lift the hammer. You have the authority to trample serpents. You are stronger than ever before, light warriors. Can you feel the strength? You can get those muscles going in the chat right now. Boom! You can feel the strength like never before. It's about pure strength. Strength of people look at you and say, oh my God, look at the power. Look at the energy. There's an energy inside of you. There's a power. It doesn't matter the size. You know, they could be bigger than you, smaller than you. It doesn't matter. They all looking at you. How do you do that? Where are you getting this energy from? Where are you getting this energy from? And the answer is God. And the energy is called Christ. You have the ability to trample serpents. The energy comes into the sacred hearts. There's a lot of creativity that comes with this. Like Tesla, okay, we could create. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. And there's another core. It's right here, son. It's right here, kid. That's the Sacred Heart. Get the Sacred Hearts blazing. The Holy Spirit rain fire is coming. It's coming real soon. Holy Spirit rain fire is here. A legacy has been born. A legacy is right before us. And you have the ability to grab hold of this legacy. Take your leadership role. Put your crown on. Put your crown on, kid. Put your crown on, kid. It's a little crooked. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. We're all a little, listen. Put your crown on, kid. Put your crown on, kid. It's time to lift the hammer because you're worthy. We're all worthy of this. You are worthy. When you think about Esther, Esther fasted for 3 days. St. Patrick fasted for 40 days. The moral of the story is you have to cleanse yourself from all the filth, from all the stuff that lowered your vibrational frequency as you've gone through this life. It's not your fault. It's none of our faults. But there is free will. And as we move forward, we use free will. It is the law of the universe. Write it down. Free will is the law of the universe. And through this free will, we will have the ability to lift the hammer. Nothing could absolutely stop you. The energy is gone now. You know, the serpents, the snakes, they were ganging up. They were ganging up on St. Patrick, light warriors. All the serpents, they started slithering over to him, and he just looked at those serpents, and he was like, are you kidding me? And then he took that staff, and then he started going towards them, and he knew where the sea was, and they were running out of room. These narcissists, these serpents, they were running out of room, light warriors. And St. Patrick kept putting his energy field, right? Keep moving with the staff. And they had nowhere to go but plunge themselves into the deep blue sea. The serpents would rather skirt. You're so powerful. These serpents would rather slither away as fast as possible. They will leap off the cliff before they come into your energy field. Because nothing can hide in the light. Nothing can hide in the light. Nothing at all. Nothing can hide in the light. Can you see me? I could see you. And the more that you cleanse your light, you could see everything. You could see everything. If you're getting confirmation, I see Kiki's writing it. Please hit the like button if today's message is giving you the confirmation. Listen, we could have a good time today. Everything's not serious, but what is St. Patrick's Day? What is this moment about? This is about this energy, that it's about authority. Everyone write it down. 1,000 comments, authority. I am the authority. That's what today's about. I am the authority. That's what it's about. I mean, you could drink a couple of beers too if you want, but you know, that's not the main idea. I'm not going to do that today, but you can. One of the things I try to tell people, I motivate people, okay? I put my best foot forward. All I'm doing is teaching about my life. I want each and every one of you, I want you all to know, do what makes you happy in life. Be in alignment. Live and let live, okay? Do what calls you in life. So if you're called to drink a beer or two, do it, all right? But what is this about? It's the same thing. And I know the people, the authentic chosen ones, the 144, right? The real ones. Are you the real? You could write, I am the real. The real ones understand. Like Christmas is not about presents and a red guy with a beard coming into your house. What the heck are you doing in my house? Right? That's not Christmas, right? The Easter is not about some bunny that comes in. Here he's hopping along. Here he goes, and he's putting eggs in the house. That's not what it's about. And St. Patrick's Day is about authority. These are the days. This is the true lessons, and that's what we do here. We learn the true lessons to boost our empowerment, to raise our vibrational frequency. It's about being the real and taking back your power. Because we're doing this for a long time, kid. This has just begun. I told you this. I want you to write it in the comments. The fun has just begun. The fun has just begun. So much fun. It's so much fun. I love it. I love it. The fun has just begun. The call. Hello? Yeah, this is him. Okay. The call. I've been sharing about the changes that many of you, including myself, have been going through the past week, but, past couple of months, very intensely in the past week. It's time to answer the call. Are your ears ringing like never before? Let us know. Ariana777, I appreciate you. I love you, Ariana. You amaze me every single morning. Thank you, Michael, for being such a lighthouse. I so appreciate you and this family. Love you all. I appreciate you, Ariana. Love you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's the call, Ariana. You can't deny it. There's certain things. Okay, a lot of people, they will bow down to the matrix, right? They will go into the gaslighting, the guilts, the shames, the trash, the serpents, the slithering, the scorpions, the snakes, whatever the terms are, okay? But you have the courage. You have the courage in a world full of fake. Have the courage to be authentic. I've shared this over and over again, and now it's time for the snakes to slither away. You might be like me. When people, they don't do the best, but they're trying. I am just like God. The same answers. God sees the truth of what's in the heart. Okay? If your heart is in the right place and you mess up, that's cool. That's cool. You can write it down. That's cool. Because God sees that your heart is in the right place. And we all make mistakes. I made mistakes. You've made mistakes. But our heart was in the right place when we made mistakes. And then there's dirtbags out there. There are hypocrites out there. And they pretend, oh, this and that. But meanwhile, they're two-faced. Remember Two-Face from Batman? It was Two-Face. Remember Two-Face? Two-Face serpents. Some of you have heard the snakes in the grass. The snakes in the grass. Okay? This is not also, just so we understand, it doesn't mean that snakes are bad. It's a metaphor. Sometimes we get Captain Literal Man. Do you ever see Captain Literal? Captain Literal Man, he comes in. You don't like... Listen, it's a metaphor. Okay? Please. All right? Listen. I would say 99.5% of the comments are so beautiful. Every once in a while, I'm Captain Literal Man. Here I come. This is true. I know there's a lot of content creators that watch this channel as well. I'm here to represent all of you as well. It's just the way of the world. It's just the Captain Literal Man comes in. You said this. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, again, please hit that like button. We're going to hit another special number. We got the special numbers. We got the 333s, the 444s. We just got 1111. Silver Phoenix, 1111. I love you. Thank you, Silver Phoenix. I appreciate that very much. The truth is, the world needs you. Do you have the courage to heed the call? The world needs you. Do you have the courage to heed the call? I can never. walk away. You heed the call, no matter what. You know, I'm going to show up every day. I'm going to practice. I'll be whatever I need. If I have to be your superhero, if I have to be your champion, that's who I am. If I have to be the one that lifts the hammer, I will be your champion. I will be your hero. There is no stopping this. No matter what comes your way, I know there's chosen ones that are out there. The parasites will come in. They will try to stop you. But they didn't realize, none of them realized that we are all the same. I'm watching all my brothers and sisters out there. I watch the real ones. And I don't have time for the fake. Write it in the comments. We don't have time for the fake. A wise man once said, I ain't got time to bleed. I ain't got time to bleed. We don't got time for the fake. I got time for my brothers and sisters, and I have time to find my fallen men. I'm coming for you, brothers. Whatever needs to be done. I never stopped. The best there is, you could write it down. That's where we have to stay focused on. Being the best there is. Nothing could stop you. Then we become stronger than ever before. This is pretty strong because this is kind of heavy. Then my arm gets tired. It's true. Esther taught me. Esther taught me. There's a time for this and a time for that. And what that means is that you need to be authentic. Write it down. I am authentic. There are so many people out there that are fake. There are so many people out there that are snakes in the grass. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we have good times. Sometimes we cry. Sometimes we lay the hammer down. That's what Esther taught me. Esther taught me there's a time for this and a time for that. And what that means is to be authentic. You have come to your royal position for such a time as now. I'm about to lift it up. The lightning bolt is going to come and we're going to start flying around. You know what I'm saying? Hannah, I love you, Hannah. Love you, Hannah. There are no mistakes. We are here to experience life in your best version. Absolutely. Kiki, I love you, Kiki. Where are you from, Kiki? Where's that from? I love you, Kiki. We're all over the planet. Did you know this channel is world famous? Seriously. Every continent. Where are you located? Where are you? Where are you? Is it time? Oh, it's time, baby. It's time. Because the serpents, the snakes, the scorpions, the narcs, they have nothing left. Write it down. They have nothing left. And we have the power, we have the ability to do these things for such a time as this. And who has given us, does anyone know who has given us this authority? No, it's not some narc that's sitting over there. It's not some narc sitting behind the camera. It's not some narc on the black scrying mirror. These aren't the people that are giving you. Who's giving you the authority? Let us know in the comments. Who has given us the authority? There's the answer. There's the answer. We all know it. We know where the authority comes from. Say my name. You'll know the answer. You knew these things since you were a kid. And they try to gaslight you. Oh, this, that. You were called to do these things. You were called your whole life. Now is the time for such a time as this. If you are empowered, again, hit that like button. We're live. We're going to break records today. Smash that like button. I appreciate that. It helps others get this message. The world needs you. The world needs you. Do you have the courage to heed the call? The world needs you. Do you have the courage to heed? You need courage for this. It's not easy. You're going to go through trials and tribulations and listen, you feel uncomfortable. You lived your life a whole way. Oh, you were a certain way. And then you had a spiritual awakening or you had a cleansing. Your energy field woke up. You're connected to God. You're close to Christ. You feel their energies. You feel this energy. God is flowing through you. The energy is known as Christ. going through the DNA. Sometimes we've always said it our whole lives. Oh, he's got to have it in his DNA. We've always said these things. That's the answer. 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. I never, ever can lose my path because I am. I am that I am. And so are you. You have to realize these things. People are going to gasp. People are going to come in to distract you. People are going to come in. You've outlasted the onslaught for a reason, for such a time as this. The great ones that come before us. Today we reflect on Saint Patrick. Embrace your greens. The green is the heart chakra. It's the green. You get the heart blasting in the chat. The green is the heart chakra. The green, you think about 528 hertz frequency, the miracle tone. Remember that? That's when we started this channel. We started this mission. Today we go to the next step of this mission. This is our leadership role. We take it today. We think of St. Patrick. We think of Esther. I'll never forget Esther. Esther 4:14. It's time for the royals. Here come the royals. Here come the royals. The whole life, again, it's all in the mind. You think that you're this small, you're a giant elephant. You're a giant lion. I've shared this many times, okay? The elephant, when the elephant is a baby, they put the little chain on the elephant's ankle, and then the elephant can't leave, okay? Because the elephant is a baby elephant. And now it's accustomed to that. It's implanted in the subconscious mind. If I try to walk away, I cannot break through the chains. Okay, the controllers put the chain on the elephant, all right? Now, man walks in, looks at look at this massive elephant. And he goes, how does that little chain keep the elephant? The elephant could just go, boom, and we're just walking away right now. We're walking away. I can walk away right now because I have the wireless mic, okay? We could go anywhere we want, okay? I'll just leave right now, okay? You could still hear me, okay? Then we come back, right? We can move all around. That's the energy. Okay, I shared this over a month ago. The fire sword of Archangel Michael has cut the cords. The cords have been severed. The chain, you're an elephant. Start walking, elephants. Let's get the elephants going in the chat right now. We got elephants going. Here goes the elephants. The elephant trunks are blaring. Some of you are Dumbo. You have wings. Dumbo's flying. There goes Dumbo. There it goes. Because we're free. We're all free. And you have to move forward with the energy, even if I have to do it myself. That's what I've done my whole life. My whole life, I've honestly never met anyone like me. And I know some of you are getting this message, and no one gets what you get. No one gets what you get. MC, thank you so much for that, MC. Nobody gets what you get. Because you're royal. You're not from this world. You're here to improve this world. You know the event. We're here to raise the vibrational frequency of this world. And we all represent ourselves a different way. Some people carry the staff. Some people carry the hammer. We all have our trials, our tribulations to prepare us for such a time as this. This is the time. The time is now. I appreciate that. If it is real talk, keep smashing that like button. And I appreciate that. I know some people don't like when I say that, but it authentically makes a difference. Because the more people that smash, you could take the hammer and smash. It sends out a frequency to the algorithms so that others can be motivated on this very powerful day, for this very powerful week, for this very powerful month for such a time as this. Nothing could ever stop us. Well, it's a joke. Oh, if it's a joke. Oh, it's love and light. Oh, here's a unicorn. Let's waste time. Oh, ho, ho. I told you this. You got to watch out, because nothing can touch you, but they can distract you. They can waste your time. They could feast off. What they want is they want to feast off your energy like a human battery. And then what happens when you are out of authenticity? Dr. Gabor Mate, I watched another one of his talks the other night. Your body can get sick. You got to be authentic. In a world full of fake, have the courage to be authentic. That's what you need to do. There's a power that will come into you like never before when you are authentic. I do not age, I evolve. Write it down. We do not age, we evolve. That's why we're seeing drastic changes, drastic shifts right now. Every single day, we become better. 1% better. That's it. It's not overnight. Nothing's overnight. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We talk about everything on this channel. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Let's improve our wellness. All 3 phases. 1% better. These are things that we could do. Let's be authentic. That's where the ultimate power lies. The more you are authentic, the more that you speak the truth, the more that you just are yourself. There's many people out there, they're afraid of being themselves. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your preferences are. You're my brothers and sisters, and Uncle Mike is here to lay the hammer down. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm absolutely grateful for each and every one of you. We are 100,000 strong and growing every single minute of the day. If you happen to be new or haven't, please click that subscribe button. It's very grateful. Share, share, share. Sharing is caring, right? Sharing is caring. Chloe, thank you so much for that. We evolve. The growth never stops. Absolutely, Chloe. There is no finish line. There's no finish line. It just keeps going. You will never stop. You will never give in. We have the authority to trample serpents. I'm better than I've ever been. I'm stronger than I've ever been. Because I sat with God like how St. Patrick did for 40 days, fasted, communed with God. Then here come the serpents. The second you activate this Christ energy, you will see all the filth in your everyday life. They're going to activate. And the real ones remain. The real remain. You don't know who's who. You don't know who's who in the illusion. But you're going to find out if you haven't already found out, kid. We're all going to find out. Because you have the authority to trample snakes and scorpions. We are champions. Remember St. Patrick. Remember St. Patrick. It's time. It's time to rise. It's time to be the best version of yourself. Study. Fast. Commune with God. You know the answers. It's time. We're all beaten down. We've all had a parasite. Get rid of it. Snail Vixen, thank you so much. 999 completion. Thank you from Kentucky. Shout outs to all our brothers and sisters in Kentucky. I appreciate that, Vixen. Thank you so much. It's not easy. Oh, look at that. 4407. That's great. It's not easy. It's not easy being alone. It's not easy. But when you're a person that no one sees the things that you see and you get to talk to God, a lot of people don't talk to God. They talk to Siri, they talk to the TV, they talk to right? I literally, in the past, I caught someone and I said, they're talking to an AI thing. I said, and I'm sitting right, I said, this is crazy. When you start talking to God, that's where the power lies. I will be your hero. I will be your champion. Nothing will ever stop this. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, whatever other things. Who else do you ask? Alexa, whatever, all those things. They start. I said, I don't talk to that thing. I said, I'll just talk to God. And you know what the funny thing is? Please smash the like button if your Uncle Mike is speaking the truth. I appreciate you smash that like button. And then you say, I talk to God. They think that you're nuts. They think you're nuts. Okay. Whatever it is, man. Whatever it is. Here comes Captain Literal Man. Here he comes. Here comes Captain Literal Man. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the comments, even from the Captain Literal Man. He said this. It's Captain Literal Man. No, we have like 99.5. I forget what we have overall. Thumbs up, 99, whatever percentage. It is what it is. You're going to have people, regardless of how powerful, great, it's just part of the world. You just keep going. You just keep going. You just keep going. Write it down. You just keep going. You just keep going. You are divinely protected. You will get out of it. You will embrace the person that you came here to be for such a time as this. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. Esther. Yeah. All right. I think I'm done with this one. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you found this message to be empowering and inspiring. Please take the time to share this message. I'm really grateful if you keep sharing all the things you do. Smash that like right now. Hit that subscribe if you haven't, and really share. I really appreciate that. I will continue to show up every day. Let's keep paying it forward. Let's become the best version of ourselves. We are the authority. I love you all. Have a great Sunday. Bye for now.